What's up, cuties? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Let me turn the volume off over here. But happy Tuesday to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me for this Power Hour Hot Topics Live. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. I haven't done a Hot Topics Live in a minute on my main page. I am doing them for members only, but I just felt like doing it today. Linda Gambo. Hey, Linda Gambo. Linda Gambo, I know you sick of me. Linda was in my chat last week on pending lives, and I just kept rescheduling and all of the above. Okay. But I appreciate you, Linda, for being here. Also, you guys, there will be a video that will be dropping, I believe, at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. All I gotta say is it is about time. So you guys make sure to check that out once we are done. And I think I'm gonna get right started. I am gonna say some hellos, and then we are going to go over just a couple hot topics. The my members and I we discussed Cardi yesterday as well as Glorilla and Brorilla, but there's been some updates, so I do want to just discuss that. And then I wanted to talk about the unfortunate disappearance of Savannah Guthrie's mom. And I want you all's thoughts on it. I don't want to be too skeptical, especially not by myself, but we're going to talk about it, okay? So shout out again to Linda Gamble. I appreciate you. Teresa is here. Criollo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Always India in the building. Who else is here? Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. My sis. What up, though, Pet H? I appreciate you. Bridget J. Girl. What's going on? Angela Richardson. I have a sticky because I'm going to be calling you after this live. Thank you, sis. I pray you're having an amazing day as well. Mama V is in the building. Cece is here. Child, it's looking like a members only. I see my sisters in the building. Welcome, Cece. Lavinia. Hey, Lavinia. How are you? Okay, Bridget, be safe, sis. Keep your eyes on the road. Shorten is here. Hey, Shorten, my sis. Aunt Debbie is in the building. Aunt Debbie, you know I love me some you, baby. Yes, I do. Love me some Aunt Debbie Chow. The side eye, the sage, the side eye sage. Why I always get your name mixed up, sis? I don't know, trying to be cute. Welcome, sis. I'll see you Thursday as well for our members only. Couple more. Gia, if you don't take your tail and do what you're supposed to be doing, ciao. Shout out to my sis Gia in the building. Get out of here. That's all I gotta say to you. Hey, April, Mrs. Boss Chick. A couple more. Alexis, hi, Alexis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Melanin Beauty is in the building. Hey, Melanin. All right. Did I get everybody thus far? Overcomer, I am. You hear me? Overcomer is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Sugar Mama is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, my apologies. You guys know I love you guys. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you if you are a member and an extra special thank you if you are a cutie crew sisters. We are loading. I'm about to get started. But a cutie crew invades New York is loading. Okay. We will be there next month. I cannot wait. It is not our full group, but several of us will be there and we'll be meeting live, guys. I said Saturday, but maybe Friday at some point after my dentist appointment. Because Saturday is Valentine's Day. Okay. But anyway, we'll chat about that. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I am gonna start this off first of all with this whole Cardi B and Stefan Diggs situation. And Cardi, girl, oh, if this is true, Now, if you've been following Instagram, if you've been in my members only live yesterday, or just on the internet, hey Reed, happy Tuesday. Hey Charnel. Okay, hey Deborah. I gotta stop looking. And hello, Miss Sugar Mama again. I gotta stop looking. Mods, if you guys could please greet those as they come in. But we spoke about this yesterday, but I don't know if we spoke about this part. Now, this all started happening over the weekend. Stefon Diggs invited his BFF, which just so happens to be a woman, a female, and just so happens to be Offset side chick that he was messing around on Cardi with. So did you guys catch that? Stefon's female best friend was also the side chicks of Cardi B's still husband, Offset. And Stefon invited her to the Super Bowl. All right, that was strike number one. Number two is a couple of the baby mamas was there with their babies. Now, make no mistake about it, when it comes to this child that you guys see on the screen, that baby don't know a damn thing about football. So this was absolutely more about the baby's mama coming. And they say that Stefon gave her tickets as well. You guys see on the screen with the little baby, cute baby. Now, when it comes to that, I don't have too much to say about that because Cardi, unfortunately, joined a number of baby mamas. Okay. And, she knew what that was when she got with them. But this is what tripped me out. Allegedly, Cardi B spent $1.2 million on an after party that she had planned for Stefon Sunday after the Super Bowl. She didn't make it there. I hope she was able to get her money back. And the reason why, again, is because all of these chicks that was on the scene. How do you guys feel about that? Oh Lord, April, not twins. Not twins. I believe it. Look, his last name is Diggs, and he been digging. You know what I'm saying? He been digging. Same side eye. She say she's done. I hope she is. It's not our business, but I wish she would have got out that thing without a baby. Can she afford the child? Absolutely. That child, his kids, and the kids after that, great grands, all of that. She got the money. But he was never, ever, ever supposed to be what he turned out to be, a baby daddy. We talked about it yesterday. The unprotection of it all and all of these kids. They say he had 5 kids in 2025. That's nasty. But look, somebody want that old thing back. So I want to play this for you guys real quickly. Yes, it is nasty. Look, digging, child. Just digging. Offset want that old thing back. He reminiscing. He is reminiscing. He missed Cardi. And take a listen at what old Offset had to say. Do you guys think that Offset will have another chance now? Let me know in the comments. Uh-oh.
Right, wow. Because it's like we work so much, right?
Yeah.
Quality time, because during that time she might push me or I might be pushing her, or like, we had those real conversations at the house. You know what I'm saying, about what your aspirations or what you want to do. And we talk a lot about business so we can set up the kids so they're not forced to be in this industry like we are. It's being at the crib with the kids running.
So he said he missed being at the crib with the kids running around and all of that. And they both were so busy. Negro, you was cheating. You was cheating. And you had all of that. So I hope that Cardi don't go back to Offset. If she do, it's her business. As I mentioned, they are still married, but he's the one that's delaying this divorce. And Teresa, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, sis. There are plenty in the DMV area, unfortunately, or anywhere else, that will wait in line and wait their turn for Stefon. You could believe that, because unfortunately they know that he is who he is with the money and he's an athlete. So, I disagree. And Debbie said Cardi should be done wasting good money on these 304s. I agree. April, I agree with you, child. Offset missed that money. Hey, Leah's grandma. All right, Melanie said no. Mrs. Boss Chick said, I hope not. Offset misses the money and access Cardi has. Totally agree. And yeah, he for the streets as well. But look, I'm gonna say this and we on to the next topic. Who's worse? You have to pick one. Who is worse? Offset or Stefan? Put it in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and drop mine in there. Shout out to those of you that's coming in. If we can pick, you have to pick one. Stefan is worse to me. And I'll tell you guys why in a minute. But come on in, guys. Hit that like button. Let me take this off. I appreciate you guys. If you aren't subscribed, you are not in the comment section. But subscribe and drop on down. All right. Deborah said, I have a funny feeling that Offset has his hands all in this also with this because he is determined to break them up. Good point. However, Offset, Deborah, couldn't have his hand in Stefan inviting Offset's mistress, who is also his best friend, to sit with his family and give her the what is it that they wear around their neck? Access passes. She stayed in the team hotel, all of that. That's all Stefan. And allegedly, that was the straw that broke the camel's back for Cardi B. All right. Teresa says Stefan digs, be digging. All right. Marionette digs. Oh, Bridget J say Offset. I'm gonna start at Stefan digs. Offset. Okay, we got some split. Offset, because he came after her money, and I ain't asked you for all of that. I just want to know, are they similar? And between the two, side eye, who's worse? Without all the extra that we know. Stefan got all them baby mama. At least Offset wiped her the bum that he is. Stefan, Offset broke ours. Okay. Thank you, Creola. Access pass. All right. This is, and I see you all still typing. Stefan D. Sada. You know you're gonna always give me more. Ciao. All right. Diggs won, and I put Diggs first, and this is the reason why. Look, Cardi is not innocent. I'll say this, and we're gonna move on. She got into that thing willingly, knowing its history and all of that. I do believe that Cardi felt, since she's Cardi, that he was gonna say F all of that. That man likes the cooch. He likes digging. And the reason why I say that he's worse is because Offset didn't bring any outside kids in. Cheating is cheating. Don't get me wrong. He's still a bum, like somebody in the comments said, but he did his cheating. And I'm not saying this for Cardi to get back with him, just for the sake of this debate that we're having. And yeah, he didn't bring all that extra foolishness. You know what I mean? He was foolish as hell. And I agree with you guys when you say that he missed that money. But Diggs is just a straight 304. And with Cardi allegedly breaking up with him before that game, I absolutely believe that played a part in that horrible performance that he had for Super Bowl Sunday. He also has a court appearance this Friday. They could be locking his arse up. So Offset hasn't been arrested. Offset didn't bring no outside kids and all of that. For that reason, for that reason alone, Stefan is worse. So like Side-Eye said, and we're gonna move on. I hope that she's done. Situation gonna get worse. He's not gonna stop sleeping with these other women. Cardi is a star, but in his eyes, and he is rightfully so, he is as well a star. and he just don't have it in him, to me. So yeah, I would be done. I would be done. Yes, we discussed that in our live yesterday, sis. You missed it. Yes. And I showed the difference the week before when they clinched that championship title. Um, she was saying, "Go, Stephon Diggs. That's what I'm talking about. God is good. We on the way to the Super Bowl." Big difference. Big difference. Sad eye when she said, "Good luck." Not only to that Super Bowl, but good luck finding another me. So I do wish Cardi well. Like I said, I'm sure she loves her baby. But girl, you are tied to that Negro now for 18 years. You know, that was supposed to be a hit it and quit it, a stick it and split it, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, that's that on that. Okay. Deborah, I agree. She should not have had that baby, but she did. The baby here now. The baby here now, you know. But we talked about Bro Arilla and Glow Arilla yesterday. And I said this: if that fool Bro Arilla has not trademarked that name, she cray cray. But we discussed it. We talked about if a family member owes you, should they look out for you if they become a superstar? Are they obligated or not? I don't believe that anybody is obligated to anything. But do I think that Glorilla should have thrown a couple coins their way? Yes. And it looks like they did. If you agree with this video. So they've been going back and forth. Glorilla put her parents on live yesterday, audio. And I want you guys to take a listen because Brorilla came back out with some more receipts. And let's go ahead and take a quick listen to this.
The only one that was in and out of foster care every other month because she couldn't get up to say that you was abusing us. We stayed with you. She was the one going our whole life because she called the police on you just because she got a whooping. Everybody get a whooping. But we ain't gonna call DCF on our mama because we get whooping. Yeah. We both get whooping.
Now, mama on the phone. They say mama and daddy was paid off. Keep listening.
You know, y'all used to stand together so strong with together one and y'all would get a little line and stick to it. Y'all would stand. Say, my baby's gonna be together when they grow up. They know how to stick together against me and tell us that. But you know, but I'm gonna keep praying. But
mama say she gonna keep praying. Keep listening, child.
Like I said, I don't like y'all being in the public because, like I said, you gonna do stuff like go work because you still want to. So it ain't no point of like that's why I ain't want to. My mama begging me to put statements out to take her side, and no, she don't got to. She the only one that was in and out.
All right. So Glorilla came out, said Brorilla was the only one that went to foster care because Brorilla called the DCFS on the mama. They wasn't eating 10 kids. Before I even play what the daddy had to say, and good point, phenomenal black woman. Welcome in. The parents are to blame. If your ass was poor when you had the first one, the second one, the third one, why you have 10 kids and couldn't feed them and they sleeping on air mattresses and roaches and rats and all of that? They to blame to me. Okay. But let's continue. Listen to what the daddy had to say, child.
Mom, you keep doing what you want to do. You keep getting spoiled every month, and you keep working because you want to work because you don't want to lay on your back and beg nobody for nothing. Because the girl told where we were, the hours that we were going, so we had to resign. And that's fine because you don't got to. How many hours was you working there anyway? Two, 3. So you gonna work 2-3 hours, but she acting like you just need to go work there. I'm pretty sure that's $200 a week. She didn't know we were working at first, and when I didn't give her the money, I said, I said, well, I'm working. She said, you're working. So that made her think that I was struggling. Mm-hmm. It's cool, Ma. You taking care of. You know you can get whatever you want. You don't gotta explain nothing. I let you come on here live. on my live so they can hear your side of the story. Because everybody hearing everybody's side of the story, but mine. Because I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna do all that. Mom, you keep doing what you want to do and let God deal with it. But what she not finna do was just act like you were just this horrible parent. Okay, yes, we struggle. Everybody struggle.
Pausing, put in the chat. Do you believe mama? Do you believe mama? Glow through mama a couple dollars and say, I need you to come on live. I'll show you why. Hey, Nichelle. Hey to all of you that came in. There was a comment I saw. I'll try to find it. After this.
Like, it is what it is. Thank you, Mom, for raising me to be who I am. Thank you for giving me my name and marking me to be blessed to be able to take care of the people who take care of me. And I love you, and I thank you for all your time you spend with us as kids to where I'm in now. I love you, Mom, and you're such a beautiful person.
I love you too, baby. Thank you so much.
Let God deal with it. But what?
All right, where the daddy at, child?
That's my man.
That's how I treat you.
Oh, look, you have been outstanding. I don't know. Yeah.
You know, that's all that matters. You and my mama taken care of, and I'm happy. Thank you, Dad. You deserve it.
I traveled all over the United States with you. You have exceeded my wildest dream. Lord, you know I love all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody said online, like that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys heard that. I'm gonna reserve my judgment. I'll start a couple of your comments, and I will get to you guys. Hey, Simone, it's hard to hear with the sound with the dad. Okay, I'll tell you what the dad said. He said, "Bro, Rilla need her effing Earth beat." That's what he said. He said that Glorilla has done so much for him, and he could never repay her back. He got a Jaguar. She got him a house. The mama said that she takes care of her. And I see you guys saying you believe mama, but I also believe some of these receipts that Bro-Rilla have released. So this is what I think may have happened. Maybe the mom didn't tell Bro-Rilla what Glorilla was doing because she knew that Bro-Rilla would most likely be begging. But mama was playing both sides, y'all. But listen to Bro-Rilla, child. Listen to what Bro-Rilla had to say. A mess. You hear me?
Hurt me. You ain't finna beat me because you ain't feeding me, and I'm a diabetic. You're not finna do this. Like I said, two idiots had kids.
Oh, child.
And this the results of them. Sometimes I why God? Why y'all sitting up fucking all motherfucking day? Y'all know y'all can't take care of them. Yeah.
Oh, child, she talking about her parents.
Let's talk about that. Y'all want to come for me? I've always been in the house fucking shy. I don't take no shit. The other ones, bro, I got two siblings. She want to be ain't fucking them no bitch. You got money, you want fucking with us. You got too many siblings. That goddamn. Y'all folks is making my sugar low. You have some drinking.
Not a sugar low, child.
You know, that's the problem. So, you just need your motherfucking ass whoop. Boy, you need your ass whoop and not accomplishing shit but a retirement and you still broke.
Oh, child. Talking about the daddy.
Yeah, you got a mother, you 76 with an 8-year-old bitch. You say it. Bitch, that motherfucking baby mama ain't talking to me. Sick ass. Viagra popping ass motherfucker.
Oh, Lord, not Viagra.
Y'all stop coming for me. Cause y'all know how I get, y'all know how I am. Yeah, he invited me to that motherfucking tired ass. Nigga, you retired from the post office working 30 years and they got shit to show for. Not a Rolex or a third. We all right outside. How the fuck you working at the post office and we struggling? Fuck, it's no fuck what Tricky is. He just wants some pussy.
Ooh, child.
Y'all gonna get on like,
I'm gonna play a little more.
Lakeside.
So, bro, I mean, child, it's bro and glow. This bro and glow. And excuse the language. I know a lot of us, child, be like clutching our pearls, but these are hot topics. Hey, Mixie. Glorilla came out and said that Bro-rilla escaped Lakeside, which was a mental institution. So this is what she's talking about right here. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Me, you got the wrong sister.
Oh, Lord.
I'm saying this talk, bro. You ain't finna touch me. You ain't finna beat me because you ain't feeding me, and I'm a diabetic.
All right, so that's back to the beginning. I'm gonna show you guys something else for Bro-rilla. I'll tell you guys what we are witnessing, though. Unfortunately and publicly, we are watching and witnessing the trauma from their childhood. They just talking about it, and it is Bro-rilla's fault. She brought it out to the public, but this is trauma, and I'm sorry. For me, I do blame the parents. I think, and somebody agreed with me. Who was it, child? Somebody agreed with me. I think that the mama is playing both sides. I really, really do. You know, whether again, child, do I have the receipts? I don't have the receipts, but let me see if they unlock my account. Hold on, guys. I want to show you guys this just for a quick second, if I could get in here. But Bro-rilla posted long messages from the mama where the mama said Glorilla wasn't doing anything for her, for them, you know. And Glorilla is not obligated, unfortunately, even to the parents. But that just proves that this girl just didn't come out here and lie. So either the mama lied, somebody lied. Let's see. Oh, child, who is that? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, child, that's a lot. Hold on, guys. Where's the unmute? Give me 1 second, because baby, she is posting away. Do you hear me? 1 second. All right, here go her page. Anybody having problem with their Facebooks? All right, where's her post? Damn it. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this. Absolutely not, but I just want you guys to see it. I'm not going to read any of it, actually. So you can search for Scarface Woods over there. One thing that she did that I absolutely disagree with, she doxed her own mama, but she posted all of these messages, which were messages from her mother. Her mother right here said, "Hi, Gloria. Are you mad at me about something again?" She wanted to go to an award show. Glorilla allegedly was ignoring her. So there's two sides to the story. And yeah, it's a mess. Side eye, you said that she better stop flexing all that money before she lose it again. I believe that's what you said. I totally agree, but not only lose it again, she better stop flexing it before she get robbed. She's still out there in them streets in Memphis. Simone said this family has to be careful of what they tell Bro. They can't tell her certain things because they know she is the loudmouth nut in the family. I agree. And look, if all of us just gonna keep it real, a couple of us, you know what I mean, can relate to, you know, some family. Honor your mother and father, leave all of it and find peace, because she can't carry all this pain. She's hurting bad. I don't think it's really the money. I agree with you, Mixie. I agree. My hope is, and I sent this to, I don't have it available and I'm not going to look at it. My hope is that they definitely take this from being online, and that Bro-Rilla stopped talking about Glorilla. Glorilla even said that. She said, look, you can talk about me, just don't talk about me in a negative way. She said we could have come together and done some skits and all of that. So that's what I was telling you guys that was live with me on yesterday. That's still that girl's sister. She loved her sister. Does Glorilla have a right to be hurt? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, they are sisters. You know what I mean? And I do hope that they get it together. You know, no one wins when the family feuds, period. I'm speaking from experience. So, like Simone said, either don't tell her nothing, but that girl is speaking from a place of hurt as well. And hurt people hurt people. I'm gonna end this because Boozy Badass, I want you guys to hear what he had to say, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to Savannah Guthrie and that unfortunate situation. But take a listen to what Boozy had to say. I agree with him on this as well.
I want to speak on something right quick. I ain't siding with Glorilla. I ain't siding with Glorilla. But I do want to say, man, people be thinking we have more money than we have. Everybody who got 50 million ain't got 50 million. Everybody you think got 100 million ain't got 100 million. And you got to understand that, like, if we get everybody, we're going to be broke. Even I said, if I get everybody, I'm going to be broke, man. Think if I got $1 million. I got 7 brothers and sisters, and a mom and dad. I give each y'all 100,000, I'm broke. If I really look out like you want me to look out, it's gone. So that's what I wanted to say about that. But I'm not siding with Blow or Blow because that's a family situation. I don't know what happened. I ain't getting no family business. But I just want to say that a lot of people in this world think your artist or your family member got more than what they have. We be trying to keep that shit, you know what I'm saying?
All right, you guys get the gist. For the most part, Boozy Badass said, look, on the outside looking in, y'all could be looking at us and think that we rich. And if I had 700,000 and gave all my family members money, I would be broke. And I do know that to be true when it comes to a lot of these actors and entertainers and all of that. There was an NBA player recently from New York, ex-NBA player. I think he had signed a $20 million contract with the NBA. He's now broke and living in the projects in Brooklyn. And that was his reasoning because he was giving out money to his family and all of that. So we'll end this with me saying Glorilla don't owe nobody ish, but what Linda Gamble said in the comment on this screen, mama is straddling the fence. And most parents do. You know what I'm saying? Most parents do. You know, they want to try to make sure that the relationships with their kids, all of them, no matter the issues or what, is good. But I do think mama was telling, well, I don't have to think, because another brother spoke out and he confirmed what Bro-Rilla said as far as these messages that mama sent them with conversations with Glorilla. You know, so it's a mess. It's a mess. April, I agree. Look, there are 10 kids that they had, and Glow said that she didn't sleep on a mattress until she was in the 5th grade. She sat down with Shannon Sharpe, said that they had air mattresses, and she thought that that was just the norm. She did not know until she went over a friend's house and saw a mattress. She said sometimes she even talked about patching up the air mattresses. You know, the things that these parents had them kids doing. She knew how to patch them up and blow them back up. But sometimes when they had a hole in them, they were literally sleeping on the floor for years. So yeah, the parents are to blame, you know. And this girl's issues, Bro-Rilla, absolutely can stem from, let me close this out, her upbringing. You know, she called the people because she said she was tired of looking at her mama sitting in their face eating fish dinners and everything else, and they had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She was hungry. You know, so sometimes the message absolutely is all screwed up. Been there, done that recently for my whole damn life. And the Cutie Crew sisters know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, she shouldn't have gotten on social media with all the foolishness, because I'll be a hypocrite if I say that part is correct. But do I think that she went through some ish? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Mika said exactly. Right, Mika? Side-Eye said, thank you, Side-Eye sis, for the super chat. I feel bad for Glow. She didn't stand a chance with these people as her family. None of them stood a chance. So Side-Eye, we have to keep it real, sis. We can't just, because Glow is the one that made it out of there, only feel sorry for her. You know, love you, love you. You know I do. And thank you for the super chat. But she wasn't the only one that was affected. So none of them, thanks to their parents, stood a chance. It's obvious. It really is. Glow was also illiterate for a while because their mother refused to send them to school. It wasn't again Side-Eye, just Glow. And the only, and you guys find that Shannon Sharpe interview and go take a look. I'm gonna look at it in full myself. But the only reason Side-Eye that they ended up in school is because of Bro-Rilla calling the people. DCFS. DCFS came and the mama had to enroll them kids in school. Mama and daddy wasn't ish, period, point blank. I ain't got nothing for them. You know, I wish all of the family well. Yes, I do. But to eat in front of them kids, but they suffering, to keep them out of school, and in quotation marks, say you're homeschooling them, to keep them locked up in the house. And you know what I'm saying? All of that was wrong. So it is not just Glorilla, you know, that we should feel sorry for. Look, my own family member, and again, the Cutie Crew sisters especially know the story. I feel sorry for her and I love her. And although I have drawn a line in the sand as far as, yeah, you ain't about to traumatize me as no adult. Love you, wish you well. But like I told you guys yesterday, let somebody else F with her. I'm coming, as well as the rest of my family. That's still family, you know? Unbothered, period, said, well, Bro-Rilla should have gotten off her butt and worked hard like Glow did. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with any of you guys. And Bro-Rilla is not old a damn thing. So don't mistake me. She's not old a damn thing. Now, when it comes to me, based off of how much I made, I probably would have gave my siblings $10K each, then change my number and cut off all contact and block their ass. Do what you can. Go invest somehow. Go do something. You know, but we don't, and this is to Glow's defense, we don't know what she have done. Based off of her coming out and speaking, I don't think that she's done much for several of the siblings, and she has her reason. She said Bro-Rilla once put a pow up to her head. Yeah, I don't know if I could forgive that ever. You know, so I get it. And yeah, get out there and work for it. Glorilla, even though she came out and responded to her sister, I did see some proudness in her. She's happy that this girl, unfortunately, has made a name for herself in this short week off of their pain. But you can see it. And she even said, you didn't have to do all of this. I would have came on your channel. I would have, you know, we could have played this up as far as the Bro and the Glow. And I do think that we may, that's why we just talking about it and we're going to move on. I do think that we may eventually see that. Not right now, but family is family. You know what I mean? And eventually, I do think that they will cross each other's paths again. So I'm praying for them. I am. Side-Eye said, oh, I feel bad for them all, but I only said that because they all expect for her to take care of them all financially. Okay, sis, good point. Bro wants to stay in the streets. If she wanted to get out and change, she would have moved differently. She wants that Zeus ratchet earth life, and she gonna get that Zeus life. Unfortunately, Simone. Well, I don't know if I want to say unfortunately. Zeus is a platform for the foolishness, and they got a thing for people that go viral and that are trending. So she does make, long as she go on Zeus and focus on anybody else that sign up for that type of nonsense instead of her family, kudos to her. That's my thing. Kudos to her. Now that everybody has been publicly shamed, what's the remedy? I agree with you, Teresa. Bro said that she was done with all of this, but when she saw the family come out, she got back to talking. Let me see. Boozy Badass House. Let's see. All right, so this is the last thing I'm gonna read from Bro. She said, how is it when Glow go to interviews and talk about our struggles? It's cool, but when I do it, it's a problem. And she's been mentioning me. I'm the fifth child. Y'all just justify her. Then y'all will say, oh, she hasn't mentioned your name. Of course, she not, because she don't want y'all knowing anything about us and don't want the truth to be revealed. Y'all labeling me as a comedian, but every comedian actually makes jokes off of hurt. So that's the last thing I'm gonna read about Bro Rilla Chow. I'm over it. You can tell Glow and Bro were not in school for quite some time, right, Deborah? And look, they are the only ones that we've seen publicly. But imagine the other one's child. Imagine the other one. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Prayers going up. And we are going to get to this next topic, guys. What are you all's thoughts about the disappearance of Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy? Do you guys, is anybody giving it the side eye? Shout out to my sis side eye. Anybody feel like something ain't right? Something ain't right. And look, I will say this. I don't think that Savannah got anything to do with this. I don't. But some of the key points that came out about this is, and we're going to look at it. Oh, I want to show you guys that first. The security footage. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. I thought I had heard one of my little doggies at the door. I was going to say, is one of my dogs out there and I forgot? Damn it. I closed the window. Give me one quick second. I want to show you guys the footage. The footage of the camera that they had set up at the mom's house. So let me bring it up, and then I'll go over some key points that has been released. Allegedly, the sister's husband allegedly is involved in this. And I don't know if this is him on this footage, but we're going to take a look at this. But the FBI did release this surveillance footage today of Nancy's home, the mom. And I do hope and pray that she's alive. Yes, Shorten. We're going to talk about it, sis. Let me start your comment. Agreed. Take a look at this. So that's him trying to cover up the camera. Which he's a dummy arse. He does have a mask on and all of that. It appeared to me, just watching this footage, he's looking around for an extra key. I don't know if that's the case, but a lot of people, I don't, will have a key hidden around the home. Why he went and picked up these branches, okay, to cover the camera. All right. They also released still pictures of this guy, photos. So this probably will be enough. And I think that this is, I don't know, the brother-in-law's name is Tomas or something like that. The sister's husband, he is a person of interest, excuse me. But they say this is the potential subject that they're looking for. She has been allegedly oh no, I'm not gonna say that part. The 84-year-old grandmother is believed to have been kidnapped from her Tucson, Arizona home back on Sunday, February the 1st. There was a ransom where they demanded $6 million in Bitcoin. The reason why I think they demanded that in Bitcoin is because it cannot be traced. So some of the sad things that happened when it comes to her disappearance, they did find blood in that home. She does not have any of her medication with her. Also, they disabled her pacemaker. So they learned that she was missing after she failed to show up for church service that Sunday morning. She was abducted that Saturday night. And the last person that was seen with her was the daughter, Annie. And I believe this is Annie in this screenshot on this thumbnail that's holding Savannah's hand. So the mom met up with Annie that Saturday night and haven't been seen since. So it is very sad and unfortunate. A couple of you said that you're giving it the side eye. Teresa, what was on TMZ today, sis? Something other than what I'm talking about? Let me know. I do think that absolutely this was an inside job, and I felt that way from the beginning. Too close for comfort, 84 years old. I will say this. I don't know about you guys. A lot of parents, especially grandparents, whomever, they want to retain their independence. You know what I mean? My parents are no longer with me. And yeah, I don't agree that elders should be in the house by themselves at all. Not trying to blame the family, but I just feel like somebody should have been there with her, even if it was another family member, a grandchild living with her, something. Again, a lot of people, though, as they age, they do want to maintain their own independence. And it's sad all the way around. Angela said, yeah, Annie and her husband. Sorry, God. Annie and her husband were last to see her. He is the one supposedly that dropped her off. He supposedly was the one that dropped her off. Right. Did he really drop her off? I do believe that Angela, she had to be in that home because they did find, unfortunately, blood in the home. They haven't come out and said if it was hers or not, but one could believe that it is. You have not seen that footage. When did they release that? They released it today. Yeah, they released it today. So I'm gonna do a quick search, see if there's any updates since we've been live. You've been watching this since day one. From what I can see on this footage, the guy has a mustache and goatee. Yeah, and that's why I said that even with that mask on, that wasn't a good cover up. You can see the eyes. The FBI will be able to enhance the images where they will be able to tell the color of the eyes and all of that. Let's see. There's not much left, but I am gonna as far as an update, but I am gonna show you guys what Savannah came out and said. And this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking and scary. I pray that the mom is still alive. But as the days go on, and I don't want to say a but we're talking. as the days go on, for me, it just is not looking too good. And if all this other BS, my opinion only, and this is definitely a sidetrack conversation, but all this other ish that's going on, y'all could track down, folks. I'm talking about the ICE boys. Y'all could track down folks and storm into their homes and do this and do that. Why is it taking so long to find this lady's mother? But Shorten said, I feel like her brother has something to do with it. He does not look worried. Now, that is another observation that I had as well, sis. And you see it on this thumbnail. Oh, child, we should have compared bro's ass to that doggone mask. But I felt the same way, side eye. Something about the brother. And could this be just to get money? This has not happened to Glow Rilla and her family, thank goodness. But Savannah is the one that we know of, the one that is deemed, in quotation marks, to be the successful one and all of that. Look, don't think for 1 second. Some families will not go to these extreme lengths to get some of your money. Why didn't they pay the ransom? Put that in the chat. I'm going to play what Savannah had to say. This was yesterday, but she is begging, please bring her home. We need you. She needs you, all of you. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. It's sad. Prayers going up.
Hi there, everybody. I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt, because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her.
Okay, I'm getting a little choked up, so I'm gonna stop. Savannah, again, prayers going up. Look, when we are talking about elderly folks, I'm gonna see if I got enough time to play you guys this. Something happened. I used to manage a jewelry store back in the day, and in front of that store, it was in a plaza in Chicago. In front of that store, there was, and if I'm not mistaken, she was 83. This lady was 83 years old, still driving. And she ran over a lady and unalived her right in front of our store. So again, I get that a lot of people, as they age and all of that, and a lot of them are okay. I don't want to strip anybody of their, freedom and rights and all of that. But there was another lady, I'm gonna play a little bit of it as soon as I find it, where that happened. She hit somebody. The lady wasn't unalive, but the lady was on a one of them mobile carts. Those carts that people be driving in the superstores and all of that. This lady hit a child, and I want you guys to take a look at it because I want to know, do you think that she will, if I could find it, I got Bro Willa and Carter B all up and through this doggone DM of mine. If I could find it, guys. Goodness gracious. Let me see. But prayers going up. I'm gonna read a couple comments. It don't look like I'm gonna be able to find it. I'm trying. Damn. Oh, I gotta say that one for you guys for the next one. I definitely want to talk about that. We'll probably talk about it Thursday. Shoot, I can't find it, guys. I wanted you guys to see this video of this lady that hit another lady driving one of those carts that you sit in. Went on home after. Matter of fact, she got her gas. Then she went home. Here you go. Let me play this. But before I do, Angela said, I agree. I think at a certain age, they need to have someone there on a regular or check on daily and nightly. I agree. And I think we're really saying that, Angela, because of this unfortunate situation. Deborah said, I know it's not their fault, but their mother was too old to be by herself, and the house was way out and miles away from the homes. Yep. You can see his body build, his coat. Somebody knows who he is. Totally agree. And the FBI know. I think that, hey, Deshonda, how are you? Thank you for stopping in, sis. I think the FBI already know. Now, I don't know where Arizona borders Mexico. So I don't know, child, if they done took mama across the border and they with her or what, but something ain't right. It's going on almost, it'll be 11 days tomorrow, you know? But take a look at this one real quick. It was pretty long. I'm not going to be able to play all of it. But you guys see her here. She was 88, still driving. She hit a 77-year-old woman on a mobility scooter in a Sam's parking lot.
Were y'all driving this morning about 8:30 or so?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. Where did you go this morning?
I went to Publix.
To Publix?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you go anyplace else?
Basically the Publix.
Just the Publix?
Now look, she 88, but she bright because this officer was refreshing her memory, and then she act like she remembered. We'll see.
Okay. Did you maybe go to Sam's Club too?
No.
No. Did you get gas today?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. Where'd you get gas?
I got it at Sam's Club.
At Sam's Club. Okay. All right. Can you tell me about the damage on the front of your car right there?
Yes.
What happened?
I was going into Sam's Club, and this somebody had been on a vehicle, I guess, and they coming out of Sam's Club,
Okay.
and they flew out.
Okay.
And I was turning,
Okay.
and the thing I hit something.
Okay. Okay. You don't know what you hit though?
No,
No? Okay.
it was one of those vehicles they have.
One of the vehicles they have. What do you mean?
Well, you can ride in Sam's, or you can push a cart.
Oh, okay.
And I think that must have been one of those riding things, and
Okay.
came flying out.
Okay. Did you see anybody on it?
No,
No? Okay.
it came out so fast. I mean, it would just flew out.
Okay. Did you stop and check?
No. No, I went on down and got my gas,
Okay.
and
All
then
right.
I came back to Publix.
Okay. Well, so there was somebody on that scooter and they got hurt. They're in the
Oh, wow.
hospital. Okay. So
They must have come flying out of
yes,
there.
yes, ma'am. But based on you telling me all that, okay, we're gonna have to go down to jail and talk about it, okay? So I'm gonna have to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Me in
Yes,
handcuffs?
yes, ma'am.
I've got people coming to inspect it. I got a new air conditioner,
Okay.
and they're coming.
All right, so it's a little longer, but I don't need to continue to play it. And the moral of the story, the reason why, again, when I watched this, I thought about seeing somebody being unalived in my face. I'll never forget the security guard in the store that I managed, and several other guys that were out in the parking lot and all of that. They had to lift that car up off that lady. She didn't even realize she hit somebody, just like this lady we just watched. And I'll never forget, her son came up there, and I blamed her son because he said that he thought, and I thought he was lying then, that he took the keys from his mom. You know, if you took them car keys from your mom, and if you did, they shouldn't have been accessible. So I say all that to say, you know, I do know that it could be extremely hard. Both of my parents, well, my daddy did, drove up until his last day. And, you know, for kids, adult kids, to make a decision when it comes to their parents, but, you know, it must be done. So tying that back to, and again, I'm not blaming Savannah Guthrie or her family and all of that. Sometimes you got to make a decision. Sometimes you got to make a decision. And for me, my mama wouldn't have been there solo. Period. You know? Yeah, unfortunate though. They also wanted to make sure she was not unalive before they pay the money. Yeah, you know, they did not pay the ransom because they did not know where to send the money. Okay, thank you guys for that. I was listening to another podcast and I disagreed with the host, but he said I would have paid it. I would have paid it. I wouldn't have paid it because again, I got to have proof of life. And before and okay, once I pay you this ransom, where am I picking up my mama? And you can best believe when I go, the police gonna be right there. They may not be walking up with me, but they gonna be there. So I get that they didn't pay. Again, you guys pray. I just hope that she is still alive. I really, really do. Pat H with the praying emojis, thanks sis. They also said some of the mother's heart medication was taken, so that tells me it's someone that they know. See, if they took that medication, because that's different from what I heard, Deborah. I heard all of her medication was left behind, but if they did take some of her medication, they know she got heart issues. They know she gonna need that medicine to stay alive. You know, crazy. Anyway, I thank you guys. I enjoyed this hot topics. I'm just working, child. So I'll be doing members only hot topics, regular hot topics, just Patreon, child, Cutie Crew Live, Sisterhood Lives, all of the above. And for my Patroni cuties, we will be discussing and reacting to Bell Collective Jackson on Friday. And then we will have the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion part 1 on Sunday and Married to Medicine. Wait a minute. She knows she hit something and did not stop. Right, Deborah? I feel like this lady was a slickster because she absolutely knew she hit something. The front of her vehicle was smashed up and she went on home, child. So I also believe when she got home that she went and looked at the damages on the front of her car. So they locked her up. You guys go on the Instagram page, it's on site and you'll see it. Go watch the rest of it. Granny did a little bit too much chuckling for me. Too much chuckling. It flew out after she hit the woman. Right. You made it fly. She too old to be driving alone. I totally agree. You know? So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna get this lady time or what. In this case, that person did not, thank goodness, die, but could have, you know. Deborah said, I lost my mom. My condolences now, but I stopped my mother from driving, but she was 80 years old at the time. Yeah. And look, I have an aunt. So it all depends on, I'm not just saying at a certain age limit, people should, but you know, you could tell, you can read a situation and tell. My aunt just turned 80, body in shape better than I, still extremely, just don't sit down, period. You know what I mean? So it's not the age, it is, again, what they're working with at that time. And in most cases, you can tell, you know if mama a little senile, you know if mama may have experiencing other things, dementia, Alzheimer's, and all of that. When it comes to that, yeah, it's time for the kids, somebody, if they don't have kids, other family member to step up. It really, really is. Teresa told Melanin that elderly people, some of them, be hard-headed. Your dad won't stop driving. Okay, Melanin, we'll talk about it in members only. I'm gonna write that down, sis. Can daddy still operate on a day-to-day? And if he can't, and if you know that he could be a danger, not only to himself, but other people, it's tough as a kid. Because I know I wouldn't have been able to tell my daddy. I know it, or my mother, may they rest in peace. But I would have had to take an alternate route. If I can't tell them, somebody gonna force them, Okay. All right, guys, I gotta go. Yeah, baby, my aunt's bout it. Hey, Tanya Michelle. Thanks for stopping in. Shout out to the replay gang yang. I wish I could stay here and chat with you guys, but I got to go. My next live, I believe, is a members only live tomorrow about this time. So if you are not a member, go ahead and join. We get a little more book wow back there, child. But I'll see you guys live tomorrow. Also, I have a video scheduled to drop in about 15 minutes. Check it out. All I gotta say when it comes to Tyrone Davis's mama, it's about damn time. It's about time. You guys make sure to check it out. Drop down over there in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. I wish I could stay, but I gotta go. Thank you, Deborah. I enjoyed having you in the comments. Shout out to Deshonda for dropping on down. Love you, sis. All right, guys. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat. Chit chat. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.